west, the north, or the south. My name is Esnero Kuratifa, and I am so happy to be here on Avenir. And, you know,
Salut à tous, moi je m'appelle Amos Moudi, a.k.a. Mkido, votre petit qui est toujours là pour vous donner des idées, pour vous donner des trucs en français par rapport à l'avenir. Nous sommes là aujourd'hui pour vous présenter, comme on appelle, le sujet sur la vie des jeunes en Afrique, selon comment il vient bien quitter en Afrique par rapport à ça.
So, like my friend has just said, Mujib, Avenir is for the youth, by the youth, for the African youth, by the African youth, and our topic today is teenage pregnancy. Now, that is, according to me, I think young people are very, very curious, and curiosity kills the cat. So, unfortunately, it's okay. So, we have a lot of teenage pregnancies around here, and apparently, research has it that Africa has the world's highest rate of adolescent pregnancies. I'm just saying that the world's highest rate of adolescent pregnancies that affect health and education. Okay. Research has it that Africa has the world's highest rate of adolescent pregnancies that affects health and education.
Au fait, comme nous parlons de l'Afrique, on parle de comment on appelle les sentiments, comme on appelle, comment les filles se rendent enceintes et puis dans l'Afrique, c'est très beaucoup dans l'Afrique. Bon, on essaye de parler de comment les jeunes vont se comporter avec la vie.
Now, what do we call teenage pregnancies when we have obviously a teenager from the ages of 13 to the ages of 20, 19, and no, 20, between the ages of 13 to 18, and they fall pregnant. And this is a difficult
scenario issue that we need to tackle as a continent.
This is a difficult issue that we need to tackle as a continent, because we find that if someone who is very young, who is still trying to discover herself, now ends up having another child who is a totally new human being that also needs the same affection, they find it difficult to be able to juggle school, to juggle everyday life, because they haven't experienced anything in life. They have no they haven't become full adults. They haven't reached that maturity level for them to be able to cater for these children. And then you find children that are being dumped in, we find children that are being dumped in orphanages, children that are being dumped on the streets, on the roads. And I think I actually heard a case a few weeks back of a child that was actually found in a public toilet, So they can't cater for these children, and so they dump them, or they end up dropping out of school. And once they drop out of school. They can't cater for these kids. And having a child is a very big task, to be able to look after a child. I don't know, Muchi, what do you have to say on that?
Bon, en fait, moi, je n'ai pas beaucoup de choses à parler selon ceci. Bon, je vais seulement donner un peu d'idées comment les jeunes gens qui vont vivre leur vie selon garçons, selon filles, selon femmes. Bon, selon femmes, on doit essayer de se comporter comme les jeunes. Les jeunes doivent savoir ce qu'ils font pour l'avenir, pour le futur. Donc, ils doivent savoir pour draguer ou pour rester couché avec des gens qui ne vont pas les porter quelque chose, qui ne va pas les porter l'avenir. Ils doivent savoir ce qu'ils font, parce que l'avenir est très important pour nous les jeunes. L'avenir nous appartient.
So I think one of the first things we should actually say is what causes most teenage pregnancies. There are a lot of issues that cause teenage pregnancies. So for example, we have one of the examples that we have is rape. When these girls are being raped and then they don't say anything to anyone, and then they find themselves in situations where they get pregnant and they have children that they have to look after. And another cause is probably peer pressure. when they say, or when they have a friend who is saying, oh, we're indulging in sex and it's nothing big, and then they find themselves indulging, but they don't have any protective measures to take, and they find themselves pregnant. So what are we saying in short? Ladies, young people, African youth, let us be... Want to have a break? Okay. Yeah.
Comme elle disait, ma collègue vient parler, elle a parlé de comment on appelle les causes. Quand on dit les causes, c'est-à-dire comment les causer, comme ceux qui envoient, comme on appelle, les problèmes de cette situation. En fait, premier problème, comme on appelle, c'est une violation. Quand on n'est pas de violation, quand tu vois des jeunes gens qui n'ont rien à foutre, qui n'ont rien à faire, qui essayent de violer les filles, qui essaient de violer les filles, et puis ça seulement, ça cause des problèmes. Et aussi, on a aussi un petit problème qui se passe. Bon, en fait, nous aussi, j'espère que ceux qui nous avons parlé, on va essayer de donner un petit temps pour vous, que vous allez écouter la musique. La musique que nous allons jouer, c'est une musique de une grande dame qui nous a parlé un grand homme qui nous a parlé de musique, spécialement au Nigeria, qui s'appelle Two-Face, tout le monde le connaît. C'est un grand légende qui fait bien dans l'Afrique.
Ever since I met you. Okay, African Queen.
Okay, so since we are on the topic of teenagers and women, we want to just send out this message that, look, you don't have to indulge, you don't have to get yourself pushed into peer pressure when you're not ready to look after these children. So for all the beautiful ladies out there, you are special, you are who you are. Be yourself, wait, be someone in life, and then when you're ready and you settle down, have children, that you can cater for without any problem. So from Two-Face Idibia, we are going to be playing you guys. You Are My African Queen, my personal favorite. Thank you. We'll be right back after the break.
So now, after the break, where do you want to? Did you know?
Okay.
So
okay, I hope you've learned a few things. Okay, before we close, did you know? Then you can talk about that place, the cathedral, and then after that, then you just say.
Can you say that? Mention that cathedral in English and French at the same time, so that they can hear people in English can. Yeah. Okay, let's go now.
I hope you enjoyed that song.
Alors j'espère que vous avez aimé le son de Two-Face, My African Queen, la chanson de Two-Face. Bon, African Queen, comme vous le savez, le son parle de les filles, les belles filles. Nous sommes belles, les filles, vous êtes belles. Oui. Essayez de désoler la vie improbable, la fille qui n'est pas bien. Restez dans une bonne vie. Bon, au fait, maintenant nous allons parler de comment on appelle. Est-ce que vous connaissez comment on appelle cathédrale? Did you know cathédrale in Ivory Coast? Vous connaissez cathédrale en Afrique? C'était le premier truc, église qui a été inventée. C'est inventé en Afrique à Yamoussoukro. Si vous le savez, essayez de chercher sur le net Yamoussoukro, cathédrale. C'est une place qui est très jolie, qui est bien pour les étudiants qui essayent de visiter comme un tourisme. Vous essayez de visiter aussi. En fait, je vais vous présenter ma camarade, ma collègue, ma femme, ma soeur, ma maman, ma tout, qui vous parle d'un peu de choses. Elle est là, voilà, présentement de SNET.
What's the name of the cathedral?
Cathedral, it's just cathedral.
Where?
In Yamoussoukro.
Where?
In Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay, so he just called me his wife, his sister, his girlfriend, his everything. I know his girlfriend, so please don't come after me. Okay, so he was talking about the cathedral in Ivory Coast, in Yamoussoukro, and apparently it's a very nice place. So if you want to go and find, take some, just go and look at some very beautiful scenery and just go and look at something vintage and something inspiring. That's our destination for you guys. So from me, Esneno Kunotifa, I hope you guys have learned a lot, and I hope you've taken something with you. It's a short program giving you a tip of just a few things to take home with you. So from me, Esneno Kunotifa, aka Tifa,
Chez moi, je m'appelle Amos Omoudi, aka Mkido.
We say bonjour.
Bonjour et bonne journée à vous.
No, we need to find them. What do we say?
C'est à vous les attendeurs. À bon les attendeurs.
We need like a slang to end it.
Ok. Oh. Ciao,
You
ciao.
do Africa, have you?
Ciao, ciao, à vous. Okay.